state and federal authorities are still investigating the recent outbreak of violence that took place at recent protest marches against the construction of a new police training center, in which one police officer was seriously injured and 3 protesters were killed. The governor is blaming the violence as the work of outside extremists using the opportunity to enact violence. He further stated that he is declaring a state of emergency and mobilizing the National Guard.
You're here. Good. You wore civilian clothing. Good, good. Call themselves the Student Workers Autonomous Federation. They've been involved in the recent protests, and we have reason to believe they've been inciting some of the violence. They're having their bi-monthly meeting in that house right there. 1345 Jefferson Drive, apartment 9108.
So, what's the plan?
Right now, we got a bug planted inside the building. We listen for now, and then we go in first. Try not to make a big scene. We don't know if they're armed. Cavalry is on standby, but then we line everyone up and take them away. First time butterflies?
Yeah.
Some advice. Make no eye contact. Always keep your gun leveled. It's best if you leave the talking to me on this one. I don't believe I got your name. I wasn't given one in the briefing.
Amelia Costa.
Daniel Stern. You got your piece? All right. We got more weapons in the back. There's a shotgun in there for you. Here. Listen.
This marching stuff got our brothers and sisters shot. We can't allow more people to die.
And then what? Get shot down by the cops? We'll be signing our own death certificates. Plus, I honestly feel like we're being watched right now. So if we could keep this type of talk to a minimum.
Fuck, I think they're onto us.
We have to go now. Get your gun. Aren't these some beauties, yeah? God bless Congress for giving us these toys. Check your shit.
Looks good.
As in?
I'm ready to go. We can head out.
Who's there?
Hello, I was told this is the meeting location. Looking to get involved and maybe attend. The name's Felix. I work down at the local library, and we were hoping to...
Yeah, come on in. We're about to get started.
Get on the ground! This is a right! I said, get down!
Hey, man, he doesn't look so good.
Not another fucking word out of your mouth, dirtbag. That goes for all of you. What the fuck did we do? I said shut it!
Listen to my partner here. She's one mean bitch, and she will shoot you dead if you even dare move a muscle. Interesting reading material. More of a Hobbes and Machiavelli guy myself. Alright then. I'll call this in and we can get...
Fuck you, pig motherfucker!
Stay down! Stay the fuck down! Watch him! Go up to the car and call this in. There's zip ties and blindfolds in the trunk where the guns were. Go. Now. For what it's worth, it's not the worst raid I've seen. Tell the neighbors it was a drug deal gone south. This neighborhood's in a bad place anyway. Night's not over. We'll get you a cup of coffee, then the interviews will start. If everything goes well, we'll be finished before noon.
Yeah, sounds good.
The existence of the state is undoubted proof of its superiority over the validity of legal norms. This decision frees itself from all normative ties and becomes, in the truest sense, absolute. The state suspends law in this exception on the basis of its right to self-preservation.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, the other guys tell me your idea?
Yeah, I was. Mom's Israeli, Dad's American. Was born here, but moved over there after high school. Joined the army. I was there in 21. And I was in Gaza, in the thick of it, 23, 24. Specifically tasked with interrogating captured terrorists. Messy work. Had to crack a few eggs, if you know what I mean.
I assume that's how you got this job.
Yeah. After I left the service, left the country. 2 tenths. Afterwards, worked as a security contractor in the UAE for a while, and came back here. They were impressed by my resume. What about you?
Marines, 1721, cyberspace warfare, Southcom. I thought this would be a good career path after I left.
Woman in the Marines. How progressive. Now, with you with us, it'll get the liberals off our backs for a while. You ever done an interrogation before? Understandable. That's why you're with me. In here.
Oh, you're here. Good.
Director Earl.
So we have one of the dirtbags you locked up last night in interview room 4. That is a Wilford Clark. He was the one holding the meeting at his place, president of the chapter. We're still digging up info on him, but here's the basics. 27, male, currently working as a baggage handler at a local airport.
Our little revolutionary handles my baggage at the airport.
Well, Lee Harvey Oswald worked at a book depository, so what are you going to do? Anyway, we found out he was a student in university some years ago but didn't graduate, so we're going to keep digging in the info, see where it takes us.
What about the other guy who shot at us?
He's been ID'd as a Thomas Fitzpatrick. We're looking into the legality of the guns he was holding, plus the ones we found at Clark's apartment.
There were other guns?
Yeah, we found some guns in Clark's closet. So, as I said, Clark is in interview room 4. We're looking to charge him with conspiracy and domestic terrorism. We'd like to get a confession to make this easier. All right?
Will do, sir.
All right, I gotta get to other things. Have fun.
Let's not wait.
Afternoon, Mr. Clark. My name is Officer Amelia Costas. This is my co-worker, Officer Daniel Stern.
Aren't you a talkative one? We found considerable evidence of terrorism and acts of conspiracy in your home. So if you admit to what you've done and expand a little bit on your plans, we can get this over quickly. I know you're tired. So am I.
Tired from beating and killing random innocents? You don't have anything on me.
Are you sure about that? As you know, these were found in your apartment. A book on improvised explosives and another one published by a known terrorist organization.
So it's illegal to read books deemed subversive, then? Please. Besides, these aren't mine. They were a friend's. He brought them. I specifically said that terrorist acts were not to be...
So it was in discussion. So tell us, what were you planning to blow up? A police station, power plant, federal building?
No! God damn it! It's just that they merely suggested taking a more clandestine approach due to the repression we've been experiencing. I quickly shut down the notion. As a mass organization, collapsing into such tactics was undoubtedly...
You don't think you need to give us a political lesson, comrade.
If this is true, if you could tell us who among your cohorts were discussing the plans, we could help you out.
Nice one. You're not getting any names from me.
What about guns?
I thought you people were all for the right to wave your guns around like maniacs. Those are my guns. I bought them with my own money, legally. I went through a background check and everything.
What about your little friend Fitzpatrick? Was his gun legal?
Thomas. Fuck, I didn't know he was carrying. He was getting more paranoid. Probably because you two were watching us.
So this Thomas character was getting extremely paranoid. Is it safe to assume then that he put forward the terrorist plan?
Damn it, Wilfred! You are not under arrest for shoplifting Hershey's at a Walmart. You are under investigation for acts of terror. You and your friend's little pan would have led to actual deaths. People's lives destroyed, cut short, families ripped apart. Because you want to play the hero in your righteous crusade to end the evil that you think is lurking around every corner.
Really? So we're the terrorists now? Please, officer, answer me this. Who killed those people at the recent march? Who protects the millionaires and the billionaires who continue to tear up our planet? Who drops bombs on defenseless civilians half a world away? That's what I thought. You don't have anything on me.
Very well. Looks like this is going to take longer than expected. Amelia, come on. Let's go get a coffee while you get to stay here. God, we're going to be here all day.
Look, I think if we can promise him some kind of immunity or lighter sentencing, we can get him to name his
Listen.
co-conspirators.
Amelia, we can't let him get away with this. I was in Gaza. I dealt with terrorists. And let me tell you, these type of people, they're just animals. Their only purpose is to destroy and kill. This guy, he's no different. He can talk in his flowery language. It doesn't change the fact that he was planning to kill. We can't let that happen.
Okay, I get it, but what now?
Oh, you guys out already? Interrogation going well? So good news, bad news. Bad news is all the guns came back clean, even Fitzpatrick's. And we could have charged him with attempted murder of law enforcement, but I hear you guys took care of that for us. Good news is Christmas came early. That is a record of previous arrests of Mr. Clark. I think you'll find him particularly useful.
This is good. This is good. Earl, you're a godsend. Amelia, I think you should take point on this.
You're welcome.
Would you mind telling us why you never finished school, Mr. Clark?
Why?
I don't remember. Well, it says here that you were arrested for assault. I assumed that led to your expulsion. Staying silent won't help you, Mr. Clark. It further states that your victim was a woman. Tell us, what was this, an ex? Some poor girl you sought to exploit?
No, that was a different time. I was a heavy drinker back then. I've been sober since.
Are you sure about that, Mr. Clark? Alcohol only brings out what's inside, so was this recent political project of yours a chance at redemption, or...
No, fuck, no.
Here's the way I see it. Deep down, you relish in this violence. You claim to discourage it, but it's all a facade. It was only a matter of time till you and your friends lashed out at the world, a world you saw as evil and unjust, for justly punishing you, for hurting this poor, defenseless woman, because deep down, you are a violent man who just wants to inflict pain back on the world.
As long as the state is a political entity, this requirement for internal peace compels it in critical situations to decide upon the domestic enemy. every state has their own process of the declaration of an internal enemy. More so than for other states, this is particularly valid for constitutional ties to which the state is bound. In this state, the Constitution is the expression of the societal order, the existence of society itself. As soon as it is attacked, the battle must then commence outside the Constitution and the law, hence decided by the power of weapons. What a way to go out. Don't worry about anything. This isn't uncommon. Let's head out. It's close to lunch. I'll force Jerry to clean this up. He's a habit of making these things disappear.